pushing your luck. Tell me on tucking my titties for duck. Oh, look, you guys, I'm back to a D cut. Oh, look, the bitches is trying to meet up. VMAs with the family.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's boy, I'm back again with another episode. Y'all know y'all just heard that Nicki Minaj. What's in the show tonight? Nicki Minaj in the show. You know that crazy guy, Bobby Likes and Jason Lee. Oh my God. Tim Scott is up in here. Oh goodness, y'all. Look, we need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help me get there. Listen, we got a jam-packed show for y'all tonight. It's going to be so funny. I swear, y'all going to really have a good time. I talked to some people about my show, and guess what? They told me that it's really good. They love all the stuff I do. But let's get into it, y'all. I'm finishing up this book right here that I was telling y'all about called Organizational Physics, the Science of Growing a Business. Let's get into this book, y'all. I'm going to drop the link in the description box below so you can go and cop this book. Another thing, I have been putting everything in the description box lately so you can get the links to most of the stories that I talk about. Guess what? We got a special guest in the building tonight, y'all. It's the birthday girl herself, Miss Nancy Leach. My mama's birthday. Say hey, mama. You need to put that mic closer to you. They're going to be able to hear you. Put the mic closer.
I'll be talking
Yes,
like this.
yeah, just like that.
Okay.
You happy to be on the show for your birthday?
I sure am.
I hope the people enjoy you because I will.
Hopefully.
Let's get into these stories, y'all. Nicki Minaj, Mother Tings. Nicki Minaj graces her first cover of American Vogue, speaks on overcoming mom guilt and self-acceptance. According to Vogue, the 40-year-old Nicki Minaj is 40 already. Oh my God, I must be old. Did you know Nicki Minaj is 40 years old?
No.
You know who that is?
Yes.
Who is she?
Nicki Minaj.
Put the mic closer to your mouth. They can't hear you.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, you see that thing over there? That box? You see that green light flashing? No, right here. Never mind.
I see a red light.
Okay, see how the light is green, right? Never mind. Okay, anyway, back to what I'm talking about. Look, don't pay attention to that. Back to me. Okay. Look at me. Okay, right. Good. All right. On Thursday, November 9th, the publication published a rapper's feature along with photos from Nicki Minaj's cover shoot. You know what? This happened on November 9th. That's today. That's
my birthday.
Hello. Put the mic closer to your face.
Okay, then.
There you go. Don't try to be cute now.
I am cute.
In the cover shot, Minaj donned a Valentino haute couture dress, and the following image, the artist sported a complete see, you know what? I knew they was gonna throw some words in here that I can't say. Veterans Ensemble, and was accompanied by her son, Papa Bear.
That's his name?
That's what she calls him, I think.
Okay.
As a 40-year-old got candid with the outlet, she spoke on her motherhood experience and how she initially expected to focus on to lose the desire to make music. Basically, she was saying that when she became a mom, she thought she wasn't going to want to make music no more. She just want to just be a mom. But that's not what happened.
That's not going to work like that.
What's going? Why you say that, Mom?
Because you can't sing it today because you had a baby. You ain't gonna be singing no more.
No,
you're singing to that baby.
Okay, and rapping to the baby, right? I'm Nicki Minaj. I'm Nicki Minaj. She says, and I quote, "I think that deep down inside, I believe that once I had a family, I would just lose desire to make music." When I was explaining, I would always tell people, "Watch, when I have a child, I'm gonna cook every meal for him and bake cookies every day." Maybe subconsciously, I hoped that my focus would just be on being a mother, and I look forward to that idea. I felt like it was a relief. She's back in the studio. I just played her like newest song right now. Anyway, we love you, Nicki. Bye. Y'all, Tim Scott. Listen, now I'm gonna get on Tim Scott right now. You know, he's caught in the Congress from South Carolina congressman. You know, He claims that all black people just pull themselves by their bootstraps and you'll just be a fine black American. Because guess what? Look where I made it to. From the cotton fields to Congress. Now y'all know he been running for the presidency. You know, they wasn't gonna let him become president because he don't have a wife and he don't have no kids. Now, dun da da da, out of nowhere, here's Tim Scott's new girlfriend. Child, guess what? Her name is Mindy. Now, don't you think it's ironic that his girlfriend popped up right after the Actors Guild strike is over? Tim Scott, girl, you are doing the most. Okay, let me see what it says. It says the 58-year-old caused a frenzy when he brought his blonde gal pal, Mindy Noce, 47, on stage after the third GOP primary presidential debate in Miami on November the 8th. The couple, who Scott says they've been together for about a year. Okay, so is it almost a year? About a year? Y'all been together for a year? I mean, come on. They're trying to make it so vague so that nobody tries to. They were spotted clutching hands at one point as they posed for photos. The South Carolina Republicans campaign confirmed Mindy's name, but declined to provide further details about their relationship. There is none. What you think, mommy?
Saturday night.
Put the mic to your face. They can't hear you.
They met Saturday night.
They met Saturday night. You think he gonna make it to be able to run for president? No, right? Because he's doing too much faking the flaws, right?
For sure.
Anyway, bye, Tim Scott. Until later. Y'all, these cops is out of control. There was a chase on the Texas border that killed 8 people in high-speed pursuits from the police. Now, listen, y'all know that these immigrants be having 10 and 12 people in the car, cops. Why are y'all chasing them at 100 miles an hour down the freeway? Not only are you putting the passengers in the car in danger, right? But you're putting other drivers in danger by speeding past them at 120 miles an hour. You're going through red lights. There could be traffic going this way and all of that. And you don't even care because your dick is hard because you get to chase somebody.
Well, chase him. Did you catch him?
They died.
Oh,
They killed 8 people. It says high-speed pursuits of migrants and suspected smugglers have become routine in Texas. But Wednesday's chase came to one of the deadliest endings in recent years. A head-on crash that killed 8 people, including Honduran citizens and 2 residents of Georgia.
So what they gonna do to the car?
Nothing.
Well, that's murder.
But who killed them though? You can say it's you can say that it's suicide or whatever. It says the mangled wreckage at the scene near La Pryor, a small town about 100 miles west of San Antonio, laid bare the danger of high-speed pursuits undertaken by an ever-expanding presence of law enforcement at the border. Texas alone has stationed hundreds of additional troopers the past 2 years in the name of curbing the flow of migrants and drugs. Now, I gotta sip some water, y'all. My mouth is getting dry. Now, this has been a controversy for a long time with the police. Should they be chasing people at 100 miles an hour down the freeway? No, right?
Mm-mm.
That's too dangerous. Point blank into the period. By Texas Border Patrol or whoever y'all are out there breaking the law. Can you see me on that other screen over there? You can? Okay. Y'all, this harkens back to the Tim Scott story. As Hollywood scrambles to get back to work, stars and politicians alike react to the strike ending. So remember, I just told y'all that's how Tim Scott got his new girlfriend because the Actors Guild strike just ended. So he was able to hire his new active for hire girlfriend that he just met on Saturday, according to mommy, down to the debate. After 118 days of most productions shut down and most stars unable to promote projects, publicists, studios, and award strategists went into hyperdrive plotting on how to best use their newly available talent for what's left of the year. So y'all have y'all favorite shows that's out there. They have not been producing them. They have not been making them. The writers already went back to work, so the actors just got their deal. They got like almost $1 billion from all of these big wigs and stuff like that. But I heard from one of the actors today when I was listening to Karen Hunter's show. God, Yvette Yvette, whatever her name is, with the curly black hair, she black. She was on there saying that she's happy that the writers already went back to work because now that the actors are free, the writers already have content for them to speak on because they can't speak without somebody writing. So it's good that the writers already settled their thing.
Okay.
Put the microphone closer to you. Keep
How
having
come they can't speak?
huh?
How come they can't speak?
Because there was no writers. The writers are on strike too.
So they can't speak their own thoughts.
Well, they're actors, so they need writers to write scripts in order for them to act. So they were happy that the writers already settled with the union and went back to work, so they already got to work writing stuff. So that when the actors finally got their deal, all they had to do was show up and be like, "Boom, it's time to work again."
That's good.
That is good.
Mhm.
All right, just hours after the tentative agreement was announced, Marvel star Iman Vellani was already being offered to press for interviews. The Walt Disney Company movie, which cost almost $200 million to produce, opens this weekend with showtime starting as early as Thursday afternoon. Congratulations, y'all. Y'all finally got your coins. Bye.
Who's in this movie?
I don't know. Okay, it says, you know what? This right here, I hate that I have to talk about this every single time I go on air. Every time I go on air, I got to talk about this. And I'm tired of talking about it, to be honest with y'all. I really am. I'm tired of talking about it.
Tell me what.
You already know what's going on over there. Oh,
That
Lord.
ain't gonna change no time soon.
Congressional staffers hold a vigil at the Capitol on Capitol Hill, demand that their leaders call for a ceasefire over there to Gaza and Israel. Because who's over there just slaughtering them people. In a statement, the congressional staff for ceasefire group said their representatives are not listening to the constituents that calls for a ceasefire. That's right, because I'm a constituent. I've been calling for a ceasefire over there. Benjamin Netanyahu, stop doing what you're doing to them people over there. You're dead wrong.
See there.
In Israel. If you don't put that mic closer, listen, when we play the show back, nobody's gonna be hearing what you have to say.
Okay.
They said, and they quote, "We are congressional staffers on Capitol Hill, and we are no longer comfortable with staying silent. We're horrified by the brutal October 7th attack on Israel civilians, and we are horrified by the overwhelming response by Israeli government that has killed thousands of innocent Palestinian civilians in Gaza." They said they've killed over 10,000 women and children alone. Have you seen
Anybody
it?
left?
Will there be anybody left? That's the question. Oh, bye, congressional people. Bye, Gaza is what I need to say. Bye. Oh, have mercy. Y'all, why is Hailey Berry out there trying to? No, I didn't say Hailey Berry. Y'all know I meant Halle Bailey. Is she giving Bailey bump? Halle Bailey spotted in recent outing with boyfriend. Okay, she's pregnant now. She's running around here wearing all these gigantic clothes. It's 100 degrees outside, trying to hide the fact that she's pregnant. Why don't you just let everybody be happy for you that you're having a baby instead of trying to hide it? Nobody cares.
No. Nobody.
We
Exactly.
all got here from somebody being pregnant. So why you think that you need to hide your pregnancy from anybody else? Okay, say that again. Speak that more into the microphone. Get close to the mic and say that again.
It's according to who she pregnant for. Who the daddy?
Let me see if his name is in here. Photographers captured the couple strolling in Santa Monica, California. While some pictures featured the Little Mermaid actress alone, others showed DDG, 26, with his arms around her. Now, his name is DDG.
His real name?
I guess he's some type of rapper or something like that. I don't know what DDG stands for. Y'all jump down in the comments, Aki Nation. Y'all let me know what DDG stands for because I don't know. And by the way, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway at the end of the show, so y'all stick around for that. According to page 6, an insider alleged that the singer was mindful about who and how she hugged in the industry peers at an award show. So in other words, so she's going around the award show hugging people by standing back so nobody can feel her stomach that she's pregnant.
Oh, please.
Girl,
If she's gonna feel that way about her baby, then she just need to stay home till after she have it.
or catch a spirit plane to Ohio. Bye, Hailey Bailey. Nobody cares. A volcanic eruption has created a new island off Japan, but it may not last. The unnamed undersea volcano, located about a half a mile off the southern coast of Iwo, which Japan calls Loto, has started its latest series of eruptions on October 21st. Within 10 days, volcanic ash and rocks piled up on the shallow seabed, its tip rising above the sea surface. By early November, it became a new island about 100 meters, 328 feet in diameter, and as high as 20 meters, 66 feet tall above the sea. According to Yuju Usi, an analyst in the Japan Meteorological Agency. You think that's interesting? So the volcano created an island, which that's how most islands are created, is by volcanoes.
But how big is it?
It's only 320 feet, 328 feet around, so about the size of this house. Around. Thank you for the island, Japan. Oh my God, y'all ain't gonna believe this, but I gotta tell y'all. Bobby Lytes was on Jason Lee's show.
Hey, what happened?
That boy is crazy. Okay, mommy, I literally typed out everything that Bobby Light said on Jason Lee's show. Oh God, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be too much. Bobby Lights takes poppers on Jason Lee's show. Jason Lee gives Bobby a bottom bag, which is supposed to be like a gift bag for gay bottoms. Now, if you watch the interview on Jason Lee's show, you have to go to 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 10 seconds, and you'll be able to see exactly what happened. So Jason Lee gives Bobby Lights this bag, and it has like handcuffs in it, a dildo, all of this stuff that's supposed to be for a bottom that's supposed to like it. Okay. So oh God. Oh, so Bobby reaches inside the bag and he goes, "Oh, I already know what this feels like. I gotta grab this in my sleep in the dark, honey. Whenever it's time for me to open up this hole, honey." uh, man, he's not even looking at the bag and he goes, "Oh, this better be what I think it is." And he pulls out the bag. He goes, "Poppers, yes, and it's Rush." And Jason Lee starts laughing. Oh God. He says, "Let me explain something about the poppers world that you may not know of. They have all these jungle juices and stuff like that. And but you gave me the Balenciaga of poppers. Rush." And here's Bobby Lights holding up the Rush. You see that? Can you see that? And he's holding it like it's an ad. So it's like he's promoting Rush or something like that. This is so ridiculous. So then he goes, then Jason Lee goes, "Is that the Balenciaga of poppers?" Bobby goes, "Yes, it is." And then Jason Lee goes, "I don't use that." And Bobby goes, "You don't?" In disbelief. Now, let me tell you something. Jason Lee, I don't care what you try to say. You damn well know what poppers are, and you know what you've used them for in the past. Then Bobby Lights try to save him by saying, wait, Jason Lee goes, why do I need to open up? And Bobby saves him by saying, some of my types like to take it too. And then Bobby Light starts opening the poppers on stage on the show. Oh, he knows what it is. So Jason Lee is like, don't you get that on my sofa? And Bobby goes, I'm not. So basically, he's like a professional or whatever. Now, here's Bobby Lights actually sniffing it on the show. Y'all look, he's sniffing poppers on Jason Lee's show.
That's not a good thing.
Then Jason goes, I mean, it depends on who you're talking to. Then Jason Lee goes, is there liquid in there or what is it? Bobby hits the poppers on stage, but his nose is already clogged up. So when he's hitting the poppers, all you hear is his nose clogged up. And then after that, the Bobby Lights is like, and then Jason goes, is your asshole gonna open up right here on the stage? Bobby Lights goes, I'm ready. I'm ready. Y'all, these people are out of control down to the Jason Lee show. Y'all, please go check out Jason Lee's show where he interviews Bobby Lights. This shit is hilarious as hell. Bye, Bobby. Bye, Jason. Oh my goodness. That took a lot of energy out of me just now. Was that funny, Mom?
Yeah, it was funny.
Or was it too much?
No, it wasn't too.
Okay.
Because people want to hear what you have to say.
I guess they do, but this is ridiculous. Okay, this is called the section of the show. It's called What He Done Did Now. Because black people always saying, "What Barack Obama ain't never did nothing for black people. Kamala Harris ain't never did for black people. Joe Biden ain't done did nothing for black people." Well, here it is. So when I give y'all this information, y'all can go and carry your asses down to the courthouse and sign up to be a voter, a registered to voter registration. Vice President Kamala Harris was highlighted with some work-based training programs. Vice President Kamala Harris was in Boston on Thursday to highlight the administration's efforts to support the nation's workers. Harris joined the discussion with members of the registered apprenticeship programs, which are work-based training approved by the U.S. Department of Labor or state agency. I don't know who wrote this, but whoever wrote this, y'all need to go back to journalism school because I can't read this. They give hands-on experience in a variety of trade industries, including construction, technology, and healthcare. The vice president's trip to Boston comes ahead of a National Apprenticeship Week, which starts on Monday. Harris appeared at the Pipe Fitters Local 537 Union to talk about apprenticeship programs and union jobs. The event was meant to shine a spotlight on the administration's efforts to support unions and workers during National Apprentice Week. Now, y'all know Joe Biden went down there and stood with the workers at the UAW. Now, Kamala Harris is showing y'all that she's supporting job opportunities for minorities and all Americans. So, guess what? Y'all stop saying what they don't do. And Kamala Harris, you need to get out there and be on NBC News talking about this stuff instead of me having to find it buried down to the AP somewhere. This is why people don't know what you're doing because you're not in front doing anything for anybody to see. Hello? Say that again, mommy.
She needs.
Mm-hmm. This is what she got to say. It's a quote. It's about building up skills of the American workforce so we can take care of the people of our country and working people, but also so we can lead around the globe, Harris said. Bye, Kamala. Y'all, this is white folks stuff right here. This is white on white crime. A lunch host is accused of killing her ex-husband's parents and aunt with poisonous mushrooms. Came from Australia. The host of a weekend family lunch at her Australian country home was charged Thursday with murdering her ex-husband's parents and aunt with poisonous mushrooms and attempted to murder a fourth guest, police said. Police arrested Erin Patterson, 49. Why she gotta be 49? At her home in Victoria, state of Leolatha, where her former husband's parents, Gail and Don Patterson, both 70 years old, Gail Patterson's sister, Heather Wilkinson, 66, and Wilkinson's husband, Ian Wilkinson, 68, were invited for lunch on July 29th. All four guests were hospitalized the next day, and only Ian Wilkinson survived. So she invited these people over to lunch at her house, and she put poisonous mushrooms in their food so they can all die. That's not funny, but you know what? I didn't print out enough of the story to get to that part. I just saw this front part and I was like, "This sounds good." I don't know why she did it, but it sounds crazy. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna put a link down in the description section so y'all can further read the story and figure out why she even did something like that. I know this is bad journalism on my part, and I'm not a journalist. I'm just Aki Kimbo Slice, sitting here to entertain y'all. And don't forget, there's gonna be a giveaway at the end of the show, so y'all need to keep watching. Buy white on white crime. Did y'all know that November is diabetes month in America? So I want to just talk briefly about diabetes. I know a lot of black people have it, a lot of minority people have it. Uh, huh?
Barbara died of diabetes.
Yeah, you can say that. But you need to put your mic closer so people can hear
I
you.
was telling you.
Oh, say it again.
Oh, well, my sister Barbara died of diabetes.
Yes, she did.
She was young too.
Yes. So we're gonna talk about it right now. So hopefully we can help somebody be inspired to go down to the doctor and get tested for diabetes. All right. So guess what you guys need to do? You need to first go and get your blood sugar tested if you have any symptoms of diabetes. If you have any of the following diabetes symptoms, see your doctor about getting your blood sugar tested right away. The first one is urinating a lot. I had a cat that had diabetes. Her name was Tiki Boo Boo. God rest her soul. She died of diabetes too. One of the first signs that we had that she had diabetes that she was peeing a lot everywhere, and her appetite was ravenous, but she just kept losing weight. So urination often at night. If you're very thirsty all the time, and you're always drinking water or eating crushed ice all the time, and that's also a sign of iron deficiency. Also, people who eat a lot of crushed ice, right, mommy?
Well, I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, because I got you on that iron now. You lose weight without trying. I just got through telling you that that's one of the symptoms, losing weight. You're very hungry. That was another thing. My kitty cat, God rest her soul, Tiki Boo Boo. Mommy, I'm trying to tell you, she would eat a can of food. Oh my God. Once every 2 or 3 hours, she'd be ready to eat again. Until she couldn't, when she finally died, it's because she couldn't eat fast enough. And so she finally just stopped eating. She died like a day later. You have numb or tingling hands or feet. You know, that's a huge sign because, you know, especially in our community, y'all know, first thing to do is go chop your toes and feet off. So if you have tingling toes and feet, fingers and toes, go get yourself checked. It's really important. If you have very, very, very dry skin, or you have sores that heal very slowly,
God bless.
can you have a little bit more energy than that? It sounds like you're about to pass out. Or you have more infections than usual, you might need to go get yourself tested for diabetes. And guess what? I'm gonna put a link down in the description so you guys can uh, have this information about the symptoms and stuff like that. Once you figure out if you have these symptoms, please make a doctor to go get yourself checked out. If you don't have a primary care physician, please go to a local community place like Communicare or something like that. They have those in your city. The clinic, basically, where you can go and get yourself checked out. Hi, diabetes. Oh, the Fed chair, Mr. Powell, reinforces Fed's cautious approach towards further interest rate hikes. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell suggested Thursday that the Fed is in no hurry to further raise its benchmark interest rate. Thank goodness, because everything is already too high around here. giving evidence that inflation pressures are continuing to ease at a gradual pace. Now, all that needs to happen is that all these manufacturers and stuff just lower y'all prices. That's all y'all gotta do. Yeah, I know they ain't. At the same time, in a panel discussion at the International Monetary Fund, Powell did not rule out another rate hike to help reduce inflation to the Fed's 2% target level. Inflation, as measured by the U.S. Consumer Price Index, has sunk from 9.1% in the peak last year. We at 3.7% right now. Powell said he ain't confident in what he's gonna do. So slam your ass, Mr. Powell, because you didn't raise rates last month. Don't raise it again. Bye. And guess what, y'all? That is the end of that. And remember, I told y'all that's gonna be a competition at the end of the show. So please stick around for the giveaway, okay? And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slam. Y'all already know we getting some. Why you so tickled? Why you so tickled all of a sudden? Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Tim Scott, you know you getting the Kim K Slam for bringing this woman out of nowhere, Mindy, Noce, whatever your name is. You know you just met that woman last weekend, like my mama said. Bye. That's what you said. I said my mama said. Y'all, Hollywood, thank y'all for ending the strike. Y'all people who was holding them out and trying to say that y'all wanted to see them lose his houses and apartments. Forget y'all. Bye. I'm giving the congressional, I'm giving Joe Biden and Benjamin Netanyahu the Kim K Slam for continue to do you know what to the people over there to the Gaza. Bye. Y'all, Cal Mitchell was in the hospital this weekend. They said he's okay, so I guess it's not a story. Bye. And Hailey Bailey, nobody cares about you being pregnant, girl. Just go ahead and show it off like Beyonce do. Get out of here. Not Halle, no, Hailey Bailey, not Halle Berry. I guess her mama thought she was gonna name her after or whatever. Bye, Hailey Bailey. Y'all, listen, Jason Lee. I'm giving your ass a Kim K Slam for giving Bobby Lytes poppers on your show, and you knew he was gonna open it and try it. Bye, Jason Lee. Lord have mercy. I'm Kim K slamming that lady. What's her name? Erin Patterson down to the Australia for killing all the people with mushrooms. Bye, girl.
A lot of people.
4 people. Y'all, I'm slamming Common for bringing Jennifer Hudson down to the street. You know you don't like that girl. Stop messing all these women's relationships up. And you know Jennifer Hudson. You know what I'm trying to say. Leave that woman alone. Bye, Common. Christian Thompson attempts to own up to infidelity mistakes while speaking to Kourtney Kardashian. We don't care. Bye, Kourtney. And Jerome Powell, stop playing up to those rate hikes. Y'all, that's the end of the show. Guess what, Aki Nation? Y'all waited around to the end. I'm going to say it right now. The first person that puts your 2 senators from your state in the comment section, you got to put what state you're in and your 2 senators from your state, the first person to get, and along with your cash app, you're going to get $20 from me on your cash app. First person to do that. All right, and don't use Google. And what you have to do is you have to promote the show on your page and share our show. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See y'all later. Bye, occupation.